Hi, I'm Chet Marchwinski, Communications Director at the Lean Enterprise. There's research showing how lean product and process development improves the quality, cost, revenue, and overall competitive position of companies in aerospace, robotics, automotive, heavy equipment, and other industries. But can it work in healthcare? Hi, my name is Chet Marchwinski, Communications Director at the nonprofit Lean Enterprise Institute, and here to tell us whether or not it can work is Paul Paliani. He is Clinical Design and Innovation Team Manager at Michigan Medicine. Before moving to healthcare, Paul worked for almost 20 years as a manufacturing engineer at General Motors and Ford Motor Company. Paul, welcome. Thanks for taking some time here at the Lean Product and Process Development Summit to come in and answer some questions about healthcare.
Great, thanks.
Okay. What problem was the healthcare system trying to solve when it started Lean Product and Process Development?
For us, I don't know if we really had a problem that started our relationship. Michigan Medicine's had a relationship with LEI for, I think, over 10 years. There's a doctor there, Dr. Billi.
Oh, that's right.
That has a good relationship with LEI. So it was more of an experiment for LPPD to come and maybe work with my team. So Jim Morgan and Dr. Billi got together and thought they would try to kind of check it out and give it a try and see if it would work with us.
Okay. And what were some of the LPPD tools that were used?
When we started, so Matt Zako was our coach, and the first thing he did was program development value stream mapping session. So we wanted to look at our process. How did we actually engage with our customers? Yeah. What was our flow like? So we started with that, and they really helped us develop what we call our product development system for clinical design. And then the next thing they helped us with was our management system, or the Obeya management system.
Okay. And that's a good place to start, though, with the mapping, and then moving on to the collaboration and the Obeya and everything. Okay. What were some of the results that you got?
So we've been working with LPPD. We worked for about 10 months back in 2017, and we've been using our Obeya management system for about a year and a half. We've worked through roughly 15 programs. And one of the coolest things that we did, first of all, our goal was to try to reduce the amount of time it took us to get through what we call a program. And we were successful. When we started, it took us about an average of 21 months to get through a program. After we implemented our Obeya management system and worked with LPPD, we got that down to about 14 months. But outcome-wise, we've had some success with some of our clients. In colorectal surgery, we helped reduce length of stay from 7 days down to 5 days. Readmission rates went from 24% down to 14%. So that's one example of something that was successful.
And what's a program when you refer to a program?
So we try to look at an episode of care, so a patient's episode of care. So a program would be one type of episode of care, so like a surgery, so a colorectal surgery or a medical condition. If someone has a heart attack and they come to U of M, they come through our emergency department, become an inpatient, the amount of time they spend in our hospital is an episode of care.
I see. So that's pretty significant, getting the times down like that.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. What was your reaction to when LPPD first came into the healthcare system?
For me, so again, it was an experiment. I was a little bit skeptical, to be honest with you, especially when we started working with Obeya. So my team, Matt's great as a coach. He came in and said, let's try to manage your programs using paper and sticky notes. In our first session, I was probably one of the most skeptical, but after 15 minutes, I actually looked at Matt and said, I think this is going to work. I think this will work for us. So it took us about a month to get all of our programs up on our Obeya timelines, but after that, my team really embraced it, and we've been going strong since then.
Great. Was there anything in particular that changed your mind or your team's mind around?
I think, quite honestly, is that we could see the full landscape of what we were trying to do. We could really map out our whole process and really work on milestones. So Jim Morgan has a great phrase that he taught us. He calls it traveling hopefully. So when you have a milestone, like a start and an end, but nothing in between, we've really embraced the concept of avoiding traveling hopefully.
Okay. And this is a question right up your alley. Is what do you think? Why do you think these principles that came out of automotive, where you have experience, are working in healthcare?
I think it's about value. So lean is about creating value from a customer's point of view, and in healthcare, there's no difference. I mean, the patients want value in their care, so we try to work on things to improve quality and reduce costs.
Okay. Perfectly said. Paul, thanks
Yeah.
a lot for coming in and
Sure.
sharing your thoughts.
Great, thanks for having me.
And thank you for watching. To learn more about lean product and process development, go to leanpd.org. That's leanpd.org, and sign up for our monthly e-letter.